everyone. My name is Damilola Solesi. I just introduced myself earlier. I run an animation studio called Smith's Animation Studio here in Lagos, Nigeria. And we produced a series of books some months back on African history. We're very passionate about wanting to tell our history, particularly to young kids, particularly because in the last few years it hasn't really been taught in school. So we are really passionate. We have such a rich and great history as Nigerians, and we need to know what those history is. And one of those books, so we have a series of 3 books. This is the first one called The Great Benin Kingdom. How many of us know about the Great Benin Kingdom? Oh, amazing. We also have one called the Queen Amina and one called the Queen Moremi. And these women were really brave women. So today I'm going to be reading about the Great War of the Benin Kingdom. Now, long ago, many years ago, it was a mighty empire, which is now in present-day Edo State. How many of us know where Edo State is? Oh, fantastic. And it was a massive empire. They spread quite across most of Western Nigeria, and it was a really great empire. They had a king, which they still have to today, an Oba, and the kingdom was really great. So I just want to read the book to us. Are you ready for me to read? Okay. It's hard with the mic and the book. Okay, so let's start. So it's a picture book for kids younger, 3 to 6, but again, I'm sure all of us will still enjoy it as well. So the awaris. Now, do you know what an awari is? So awari is from the okay. What does it mean? I didn't hear you. Children, no, you're close. So an awari is from the Yoruba word, which means to find. So they are explorers. So the awaris are what? Explorers. Can we say that? Explorers. So the awaris enjoy going on adventures. So because they're explorers, they love to go on adventures. One day, they were playing in the field when they came across an artifact. Wow. Do you know what an artifact is? Oh, some of us are really smart. So what is an artifact? Very excellent. Fantastic. He said it's an ancient piece that is very important, and that he's very right. Now, this must be very important, Dira said, because it is. That's right. Oh, I missed a page. We have to take it, so down here, we have to take it to Dr. Juma to learn more about it, says Kito stated. That's right. He is our leader of our Wari club. He holds a double PhD in archaeology and anthropology, and I'm confident he will know a lot about it, Dira said. Dr. Juma, take a look at what we found while exploring, Kam said. What exactly do you have there, Dr. Juma said. It looks like an ancient gong. Can we see it? Possibly for the Benin Kingdom. Continued. Wow, yes, my dear, it is. Fantastic. What a historic find, exclaimed Dr. Juma excitedly. What exactly is the Benin Kingdom? Dira asked. So I'm asking you too, what exactly is the Benin Kingdom? I'll tell you everything you need to know about the Great Benin Empire. All right, explorers, let's go on an adventure to the Benin Kingdom in 1500 AD. Once upon a time, in the 14th century, a wise and powerful king known as Oba Ewurare. Can we say that? Oba Ewurare ruled the Benin Kingdom. He started the building of the Great Benin Walls. Iya was the name given to the walls. It was around 16,000 kilometers wide. Wow, that is a huge wall, Kito said. Do you know how large 16,000 kilometers is? Very big. You're trying to convert it into miles? Okay, how many miles make a kilometer? Okay. Yes, it's going to be a lot. They are not walls, they are called moats, Dr. Juma exclaimed. Benin walls consist of ramparts and moats, and they are popularly called the Great Walls of Benin Kingdom. Do we know what a rampart and a moat is? So when we think about a wall, we are thinking about a solid structure like this. But in the Benin Kingdom, they were ramparts and moats. So actually, they were more like ditches. So they were that deep. So a lot of soldiers could hide beneath. And then people think, oh, it's just a wall. And then the soldiers just come out and surprise attacked you. So which is one of the reasons why the empire was very great. Because they were very good at defending their kingdom for many, many years. It is said that at one point it was 4 times longer than the Great Wall of China, and it took 15 million hours of digging to construct. And it used more materials than the Great Pyramid of Cheops in Egypt. How many people must have built it? Kam said. There was no record of the number of people, but there were lots of people, Dr. Juma said. Another interesting fact is that the wall was built over several years. So it wasn't built at a single time. It was built over multiple years by multiple different people and even different kings at different times. But started by, we mentioned the king, Obahu Ewurare was the one who started it. The Benin Kingdom had wide, straight streets lined with houses. The houses were vast and beautiful with clay walls. The people were very friendly and there was no stealing. An interesting thing about how the Benin Kingdom was structured was that at the time when Benin Kingdom had lined streets and the houses, the way we have it, very similar to today, many parts of the world were not developed at that time. It's a very interesting thing that even areas in Europe and Americas were not as developed as what happened with the Benin Empire when they were in power. Until the late 19th century, the kingdom of Benin was wealthy and strong. Benin population was huge and vast, and some lived in the king's court, some lived in villages, some lived in towns, and some lived in the city. Some people worked as potters, farmers, acrobats, blacksmiths, and leopard hunters. 1 minute, please. I'll ask questions. We'll ask questions after. The people of Benin Kingdom considered their Oba to be God. The Oba was in command of a vast army, and he led his armies into battles and conquered numerous territories, peoples, and kingdoms. The empire had its own flag. They had a flag. Is that the flag, Dara asked? Yes, it is, Dr. Juma said. The Oba went through the realm in a great parade once a year, riding out of his palace on horseback. Can you see that? So he was beautifully dressed with all sorts of royal ornaments. The king was accompanied by 300 to 400 noblemen, some on horseback, some on foot, and a swarm of musicians walked ahead and behind him, playing joyful tunes on various musical instruments. The Benin people were highly skilled and produced a wide range of art forms, and they were very known for their craftsmanship. They carved ceremonial marks, they created sculptures, plaques, and statues. The present day location of the Benin Kingdom is Edo State in Nigeria. So this is Edo State currently in Nigeria. One of the popular dishes is pounded yam and black soup, umebe, with bush meat. The people of Benin are one of the most elegantly clothed tribes. Can we see what they are wearing? With stunning coral beads. In Benin, Ugo dance is the most popular, and common Benin names are Adesua, Egosa, Isoken, Ivie, or Saz. You see, the Benin Kingdom was a great African kingdom, Dr. Juma explained. That was a great adventure, Dr. Juma. We learned a lot today. We can't wait for our next adventure. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you.
Damilola Solesi is an accomplished animation director and producer, the CEO and creative director of SMIDS Animation Studios. With a focus on 2D and 3D animations, SMIDS has successfully completed numerous projects for various clients and is currently working on creating children's content for television and the web. Damilola's expertise and achievements have garnered international recognition.